Good afternoon. Thank you for joining with me this afternoon in this another installment of Growing Together with Christ. My name is Dwayne Smith and I pastor Lighthouse Baptist Church in Hope Mills, North Carolina. I want to talk to you about the true cost of discipleship. The true cost of discipleship. Matthew chapter 8, verses 18, 20 through 23 is given the story of how Christ was approached by one massive group of people and then two individuals about following Jesus. The first group were the multitudes. Now, before I get into the multitudes, I want to bring up two groups of people to you. The first person, and this is in today's society, the first person is this. The person who is considering following Christ. Now let me talk to you for just a moment. Christ said in Luke chapter 14, verses 28 through 33, He talked about two individuals. He talked about a builder of a tower, and then he talked about a leader of a nation. He said the builder of the tower, before he goes to building the tower, he considers the cost of the materials, the cost of labor, so that he can finish this project. If he doesn't finish the project, then he'll be laughed at and mocked. In other words, the builder of the tower knows that there is going to be a cost to building the tower. The second person is the leader of the nation. Before he goes to war with another nation, he realizes that there must be a cost, that lives could be lost. Now, let me encourage you personally. Before following Christ, you must realize, and I'm trying to be honest and upfront with you, you must realize that there will be a cost, there will be a price to you, for you, following Jesus Christ. That cost may be in losing health. That cost may be in losing friends. That cost may be losing of finances. That cost may be losing a family member. Family members forsaking you because you trusted the finished work of Jesus Christ. But then there's a second person that I want to talk to, and that is the believer. You are trusting the finished work of Jesus Christ. We must remind ourselves that Christ said in Luke 9, 23 and 24 that we must daily take up our cross. The Apostle Paul said, I die daily. And that is that after following Christ, a true believer must realize that there is a continued cost to following Jesus Christ. Now let's talk about the multitudes in this story of Matthew 8 in verse 18. That there were multitudes that wanted to follow Jesus. Now, I've got several reasons here that I wrote down and I gave to the people of Lighthouse Baptist Church this past Sunday of some reasons why the multitudes wanted to follow Jesus. Well, they liked what they saw. They saw Jesus doing good works. They saw Jesus healing. They saw Him feeding the multitudes, and they wanted to see Jesus do more and more good things. Reason number two, it helps with their social status. Oh, I follow Jesus. So it helps with their social status. They can be with family and friends. That's the third reason. Reason number four, here's a very important one, it helps soothe their conscience. In other words, they are doing what I call a check block Christianity. They check that block that they have gone to church this month. They have gone to church this year. So I can check that block off. So they get in good grace with God. They think that they are doing God some sort of a favor by going to church. And possibly they are going through trials and they need God's help. But once those trials are over, they then leave the church and go on about their happy way. Sad to say, many people look at Jesus as one of these three things. Jesus is my homeboy, Jesus is my superhero, or Jesus is my buddy. Well, let me tell you this, friend. Jesus is not our homeboy. He is not our superhero. He is not our buddy. He is God. He is sovereign. He is, if you are a believer today, He is your Lord and He is your Savior. Well, thank you for joining me. We'll be back again in a few moments, and we'll finish up this true cost of discipleship, where we were talking about the scribe, and we will also talk about others, or the scribe, and then we will also discuss the average disciple that was attracted to Jesus. God bless you. Have a great day.